Bugiardo, bugiardo, con questa faccia da bugiardo. Era tutto uno scherzo, sono un bugiardo. La tua ragazza
What's up guys, P-Monty89 here. I'm giving you an update on my decision for my pocket concealed carry weapon. I made a video a while back on the .32 cartridge caliber pistols that I liked. And you might recall I had purchased this, I guess about 2 months ago, 3 months ago now, this Raven Arms P25. Carried it, shot it. This gun right here was not reliable. I had put about, I think, 300 or 400 rounds through it, and literally, I mean, it was fun to shoot when I could get it to work right, but literally within every 4 or 5 shots I had a jam. So I decided it wasn't a very good pistol to conceal carry. At least this particular model, I know people that can swear by this gun as a good budget concealed carry choice. The cartridge is, of course, 25 ACP, a little underpowered, but you know, the proper shot placement can get the job done. Problem is that you're looking at a 6-round magazine, and that really wasn't good enough for me. And the other thing was that this gun is rather wide and heavy for a pocket pistol, in my personal opinion. You know, it's not like I couldn't conceal carry it, it's just that it kind of weighed down my pocket just a bit too much. And of course I am using a Uncle Mike's size 1 holster. I'm probably just going to use this holster for my next gun too, for concealed carry. But let's get this out of the way real quick. I have my gun on layaway, and here is the 25 caliber next to a 32 caliber. See if I just put my hand here so you can see the difference for yourself. That's pretty big difference to me personally. You put a 380 next to it. It's a little bit bigger than the 32, but not by much. And since I went with a pocket pistol, I decided that, you know, the effectiveness of a 380 in the pocket pistols ain't going to be much different. And here's your 9mm. So, and here's the 32 hollow point next to the full metal jacket. Okay, hollow point. And of course I know all about brim lock, so I probably won't carry this hollow point, but I just want to shoot it for fun. I might keep 1 magazine loaded. I might get a 3rd magazine. I have 1 now, and 1 with the gun coming. I might get 1 more, and maybe have like 1 magazine of the hollow points. And here's the magazine with a pinky extension on it. I'm sure a lot of you guys will recognize this magazine style. It is a, I chose the Kel-Tec P32. Okay, and let's compare it to the, let's see if the one numbered, the Raven. So you'll see the Raven only carries 6, this carries 7, and I could have got the 8-round extension or the 10-round magazine, but I've been reading up on them, and a lot of people say they're not very reliable. And being that this is a wintertime backup weapon, and all that, you know, 8 rounds at the ready of 32 I think is plenty for up close and personal use. That said, this is not going to be my main carry gun in the wintertime, but perhaps the summertime. So with that said, I'm also going to be making a video and comparing and contrasting all of these calibers individually, of course. So again, And these are the rounds I prefer personally. A lot of you guys will say nothing less than a 45 or maybe a 9mm. I mean, this is the 9mm here. It is a much bigger, heavier bullet than the others. 124 grains for the 9mm. That's all I carry is 124 grain. The 380 is a 95 grain. The 32 is a 73 grain, with the hollow point being a 60 grain bullet. And then you have a 50 grain Full Metal Jacket 25 caliber. And I personally won't even carry a 22 long rifle for personal protection at all. I will carry 22 magnums for, you know, a deep cover gun around the neighborhood, maybe, in a revolver. But I don't trust a rimfire for auto loaders whatsoever. And so I also went on Golden Loki, checked up, read a bunch of stuff on there, and as well as Brass Fetcher. And I even went as far as to look into these handbook guides for law enforcement, and it tells you how they choose their calibers. And for me personally, after reading it, I can tell you that I really don't feel too undergunned with a 32 in Full Metal Jacket loads. The only thing you got to worry about with Full Metal Jackets is over-penetration. And I really don't even think that they will over-penetrate with the 32s. I think for a Full Metal Jacket, it'll hit the sweet spot just right without over-penetrating. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be talking about the 25s, 32s, 380s, 9mm Makarovs, perhaps 38 specials, and 9mm. So with that said, I'm out of here, and I should have the videos starting soon. I don't have an exact day yet, but anyways, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Piemonte89 out. And remember, as always, anti-gun is anti-American. Peace.